The Arabian Sea surrounding the city of Mumbai has witnessed many intriguing stories over the centuries. And the story of Mumbai Customs Preventive is one such story. When the Portuguese gifted the island of Bombay to the British in the 17th century, little did they imagine that it would eventually be transformed into a mega port city. With its natural harbour, the sea trade flourished and propelled the spectacular growth of the city of Bombay. With growing international trade, the British established a powerful department of customs to regulate the import and export of goods. The Bombay port was the area which played a crucial role in transforming the city of Bombay into a centre of international trade and commerce, the financial capital of India. Bombay port was also the place where the iconic frontier mail began its journey, chugging all the way to Peshawar in the northwest frontier province in the present-day Pakistan. Around mid of 1960s, there was a sudden spurt in the smuggling activities. To strengthen the anti-smuggling machinery on the west coast, the Collectorate of Customs Preventive was set up in the year 1970, with Rummaging and Intelligence, that is R&I division of the Custom House, and Marine and Preventive, that is M&P division of the Central Excise and Gold Control under its wings. Bombay port docks had become a breeding ground for smugglers, some of whom became gang lords of organized crime syndicates, impacting the social fabric of Mumbai. Proximity to places such as United Arab Emirates ensured a thriving smuggling business from the sea route. The coastal jurisdiction under Mumbai Customs Preventive is spread over 370 kilometers, ranging from Zai on the Gujarat border in the north to Srivardhan in Raigad district in the south. It is manned by the field formations of Marine Preventive Wing. Some of the important areas under the jurisdiction of Rummaging and Intelligence, that is R&I, are Mumbai Docks and Harbour, JNPT, and International Airport. With changing world scenario, the security concerns of the prominent cities of the world have come into sharp focus, and Mumbai, with its vulnerable location by the sea, has been on the terror radar for more than 2 decades. It was the sea route which was used to inflict 2 of the worst terror attacks on the city. Responding to the rising security concerns, the Customs Preventive geared itself to face the huge challenge of coastal security as well. Meticulous security planning is a serious business for Mumbai Customs Preventive, and it works on multiple fronts. With state-of-the-art speedboats, the coastal areas are under round-the-clock vigil. Well armed and well prepared, every night the road patrolling teams patrol the entire coastal jurisdiction from the land. They keep a sharp eye on the roads that connect with the coasts and the creeks that reach inland. The Marine Preventive Wing officers regularly hold meetings with the police officers for an effective coordination in enhanced security. Fishermen are considered special allies as they have round-the-clock presence along the coastal areas. Security checks of fishing boats is a critically important exercise to control smuggling of contraband, especially drugs and weapons, to prevent breach of coastal security. Periodical joint security drill operations such as Sajag and Sagar Kavach are conducted with agencies like Police and Coast Guard. Customs preventive works in close coordination with defense agencies such as Indian Navy and Indian Coast Guard, sharing intelligence and planning effective security cordon along the coast of Mumbai. Mumbai has consistently set new benchmarks as the hub of maritime trade. The spectacular Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust, also known as JNPT, alone handles more than half of nation's containerized cargo. JNPT is ranked 31st among the top 100 container ports in the world. Equipped with world-class infrastructure and high technological standards, JNPT is spread out in a massive area of over 3,000 hectares. The importance of JNPT as the prime port of South Asia is only set to grow. And with such gigantic volumes of fast-moving international cargo, the smuggling mafia is bound to leave no stone unturned and push the boundaries. Jawaharlal Nehru Customs House, also known as JNCH, is equipped with some of the most ultra-modern facilities to facilitate trade. It also has a strong mechanism to deter smuggling, which includes some high-end container scanners. Yet, the role of customs officers remains extremely challenging. The Customs Preventive Wing also keeps a sharp vigil on the smuggling activities of JNPT. Marine Preventive Wing has a well-developed anti-smuggling cell. With its sophisticated intelligence-gathering mechanism well in place, the officers of the cell keep a hawk-like vigil on the smuggling activities. With its wide network in India and abroad, intelligence about the movement of smuggled goods is carefully gathered, diligently worked upon, and swiftly executed. Once the intelligence about a suspected cargo ship is received, the movement of the vessel is tracked until it reaches the shores of Mumbai. precise information, the containers are examined and the smuggled goods are seized. The story does not end here. With the help of other investigation tools such as CDR, that is called data record, and scanning of bank accounts, the entire trail of smuggling racket is unearthed. With its relentless campaign on multiple fronts, the Marine Preventive Wing has once again succeeded in establishing itself as a strong deterrent to the smuggling mafia. There are 3 satellite ports south of Mumbai, Dighi, Revdanda and Dharamtar, which have been developed as alternative ports. Dighi has a national harbour with docking facility for large ships. With state-of-the-art cargo handling equipment at these ports, such as mobile harbour cranes for handling bulks and break bulk, the loading and unloading is swift and efficient. With port-based multi-product special zone and free trade and warehousing zone, these ports are being developed as international trading and transshipment hubs. Dighi, Revdanda and Dharamtar ports are manned by the Marine Preventive Wing of Customs. Once the ship is docked, the officers conduct rummaging of the vessel to check for any undeclared or contraband cargo. This is an important exercise for international cargo ships that enter Indian shores, as it also addresses the security concerns. Once the rummaging is completed, the crew of the ship is allowed to carry out loading and unloading of goods. The sheer variety and complex nature of work of Mumbai Customs demands specialized training of the officers. National Academy of Customs, Excise and Narcotics, NACEN, is a center of excellence renowned for its top-of-the-league training facilities. NACEN has trained innumerable officers of Mumbai Customs and Central Excise. The officers are also groomed to follow high standards of integrity and personal excellence. For the IRS probationers, 2 years of training in this academy makes them battle ready to face the rigors of the challenging job ahead. With international passenger traffic of close to 4 million in a year, the Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport is among the best and the busiest airports of the world. The airport is also an attractive transit point for smuggling syndicates. While facilitating smooth transit of passengers, the customs officers have to constantly mount a vigil for the potential offenders. At the same time, it is the endeavor of the department at the highest level to ensure high standards of professionalism and integrity in the customs force at the airport. The customs officers of Mumbai Airport have seized over 1,000 kg of smuggled gold in a single year. Smuggling of narcotic drugs is a serious challenge faced by the customs all over the world, and sniffer dogs have a crucial role at the International Airport of Mumbai. The jurisdiction of Rummaging and Intelligence Wing of Customs Preventive extends over the International Airport of Mumbai. The officers of Mumbai Customs Preventive shoulder some very serious responsibilities. With hundreds of ships and vessels moving in and out of harbours and thousands of boats out in the sea, the coast of Mumbai needs to be on high alert at all hours. From smuggling of goods and drugs to security alert, no intelligence inputs can be taken lightly. The Marine Preventive Wing has received an intelligence report of movement of a suspicious vessel. The armed men are briefed about the operation and the plan of action. Speedboats of customs swing into action and the chase begins. With well-coordinated moves, the speedboats of customs encircle the vessel and block the escape routes. The customs team boards the vessel. The smuggled goods are seized and offenders taken into custody. Action in the open sea sends a clear message to the potential offenders.
The Marine and Preventive Wing has got a dual mandate: anti-smuggling and coastal security. This task mandates a very high level of situational awareness, rapid response, and synergy among all the enforcement agencies because it involves national security. The achievements that we have made in the last 2.5 years speak for themselves.
During the last 2 years, the Marine Preventive Wing has effected large-scale seizures of a large variety of smuggled goods involving duty element of hundreds of crore of rupees. Through its relentless operations, it has succeeded in delivering a severe blow to the Indian and international syndicates involved in smuggling, commercial fraud, and coastal marine law violation.
Customs Preventive Commissionerate of Mumbai is on forefront with regard to economic protection frontier. Not only takes active interest with the dedicated workforce in preventing smuggling operations as well as any sea intrusions in coordination with various other enforcement agencies.
I am very happy to inform that our officers have undertaken all kind of anti-smuggling work, and the recent past we have been able to burst a lot of organized smuggling rackets. We have also been able to detect huge amount of hawala rackets which came to our notice in the course of our investigation of smuggling.
Mumbai has come a long way since the time when the first international ships arrived on its harbours. Today, India is blazing new paths in international trade, and major chunk of India's foreign trade is carried out through the sea and air routes of Mumbai. Mumbai Customs is playing its role well as the custodian of international economic frontiers of the nation's financial capital. And Customs Preventive is right in the middle of action, with a hawk-like vigil over smuggling activities and securing the coastal frontiers of Mumbai. With changing times, Mumbai Customs Preventive has risen to the occasion and is a force to reckon with.